Steve, you said we still have a few days to maybe head to the beach before that
Monday.
Winter turns or weather turns a little different direction.
Tomorrow is that day.
Okay.
If you want to go to the beach. It's going to be decent this weekend, but if you want it in the upper 70s, tomorrow is going to be the last day. We'll see that for quite a while. Take a look at what a beautiful day today was, and tomorrow will be a lot like today, and then it starts to change. A lot of people want cooler weather, and we're going to get it. Wet weather, we'll probably get some of that next week, but look at the beautiful sunset at 5:45 over Sarasota Bay from our Van Wezel cam, and it's still pleasant out, temperatures in the 60s as we look live from our tower cam over Sarasota Bay. The temperature at this hour is still 66 degrees, very mild, and with dew points in the low 60s, we're not going to drop off much below that tonight, maybe 60, 61 for the average low temperature in the area with a northeast wind at 6. Now, high temperatures across the state today, 84 at Miami, 83 at Naples, a little cool up in the Panhandle because of the rain and clouds they've had all day. And across our viewing area, 85 was the hot spot at Punta Gorda, Inglewood, 84, in the upper 70s close to the bay waters. Now, our high today, 79, that is 7 degrees warmer than normal. We were 8 degrees warmer than normal for last night's low, but all that will be changing in the days ahead as more clouds stream in, and they are the herald of a big change in our weather, the heralds. We do have some rain up here in the Panhandle tonight. There's a chance some of those sprinkles could make it as far south as Tampa Bay and even northern parts of the Sun Coast overnight, but it's going to be dry until next week. And look how expansive the snow cover is from coast to coast. You can see from the California Sierra all across the Rockies to the northeastern states, over 3 to 4 feet of snow in these brighter areas in upstate New York and the Adirondacks and northern Maine. And more snow is on the way. And bitter cold is in place, and it's not going to budge. If anything, it's going to spread a little farther south. We do have another branch of the jet stream blowing in from the Arctic, combining with the one from the Pacific. So it's just reinforcing that cold air that's already in place. Temperatures tonight, 2 degrees in Chicago and Minneapolis. They'll be below 0 overnight. 10 below in Montreal, 13 above in Boston, 18 in New York City, and it's going to get colder than that, believe it or not, by New Year's Eve. What about those New Year's Eve temperatures? Well, between now and then, let's watch the evolution of this big polar vortex chill that covers all of Canada and most of the northern United States. Move through Friday, Saturday, here comes New Year's Eve, and at midnight, New Year's Eve, Monday morning, 14, the temperature for Times Square. Wind chills will bring it down to near 0. Cooler than that back in Toronto. Oh my goodness, -2 for their celebrations. And across the Sun Coast, what a different world we will be in, with temperatures in the low 60s at midnight. Will be like 62, 63, 64 through the evening to be on Main Street or wherever you're going to be for your celebrations outside. Won't be bad at all. Well, here's our futurecast showing that cold front that has passed by this evening dry. And then it goes stationary down in far South Florida, and a wave forms on it. And this is what will bring in the cooler air. As that wave moves off the east coast, ushers in cool air from the north and the northern Gulf of Mexico, setting the stage for a somewhat cooler weekend, but not a chilly weekend. Here's my forecast for tonight. A lot of clouds, as you can see there, patches of fog, 61 for the overnight low temperature. And tomorrow, more clouds as well, but some sun too, enough to warm us up to 77 for the high temperature, the average for this time of year 72. And here's your 7-day outlook. Now, we have patches of morning fog in the morning. You got to be careful for that if you're driving around and visibility drops off. 77 for the high tomorrow, and with that front coming through Friday, it drops us off to 71, drops it back down to 69 on Saturday. Tries to recover on New Year's Eve up to 73 in the afternoon, then midnight, 62, 63 degrees. Then it changes on a dime. The rest of New Year's Day turns wet and cool, high only 69 with a 60% chance of rain, and then it becomes unsettled for Tuesday and Wednesday, and look at our lows dropping down to the upper 40s to near 50, which is more like it in some people's books. Not mine, but you'll get your cool weather if that's what you want. Jacqueline.
Okay, thank you so much, Steve.